Hello and welcome to the Sanderson Park, a neutral venue for all teams which their stadium is not in game, and the home of Bayern Munich. Usual AI Champions League graphics will not be available for the next videos due to some technical issues, but hopefully that will not distort the uniqueness and vibrancy of this competition. Today's competitors are Bayern Munich and Real Betis, who will both be looking for a way into the quarterfinals. Bayern Munich are the favourites to progress to the finals of this tournament with a very deep squad and brilliant at that. Bayern Munich will go with this lineup for the first leg of this round 16 tie. Manuel Neuer, their trusted goalkeeper of the last decade or so, is in goal. A back four of Davies, De Ligt, Hernandez and Cancelo. And the sole man up top is Sadio Mane. Real Betis, who do know their stuff in European competition, a side who will not be pegged back. They set up with this lineup. Rui Silva, the former Granada man, is in goal. A centre-back partnership of Edgar and Petzela. The creative maestro Nabil Fekir is in the attacking midfield spot. And their key striker today is Borja Iglesias. So in just a moment's time, we will be graced with the fourth match of the AI Champions League tournament. Players are psyched and ready for kickoff here at Sanderson Park. Now Bayern Munich looking for a way to kickstart the competition. Not that way. Kimmich gives the ball away there. Now Nabil Fekir. Fekir to Sergio Calanes. To Guido Rodriguez. Finds One me into the box, boys. Dealt with nicely there. Now Guido Rodriguez, Manuel Neuer will just smother up from the pass. Now the ball's fed towards Thomas Müller. Thomas Müller still going, finds Kingsley Coman, bombing down that left flank. Kingsley Coman still going, cross inside, he's Sabali, Kingsley Coman! He cut inside so sweetly there. Nothing Sabali could do about that little piece of skill, and almost unleashed or shot to match. Tried to finesse it into the top corner there. Luis Silva was definitely beaten, and you can see the amount of frustration on Koeman's face. He knows that was a golden opportunity to put Bayern 1-0 up in the first 10 minutes of this contest. Now Luis Silva to take a goal kick upfield. Luis Silva to the middle of the park. Fekir tries to head it, but the ball's won in midfield by Bayern. And Kingsley Coman again. He's on a tour, taking on Sabali again. He beats him, goes towards the touchline. He comes inside Sabali, puts in a cross. And Thomas Müller! What a goal by Bayern's registered veteran, Thomas Müller. A simplicity of how to acrobatically put your side in front. The amount of athleticism that requires is absolutely unmatchable. The ball in from Coman requires an amazing improvisation by Bayern's number one the last decade. Thomas Müller. It's Bayern 1-0 up. Bayern's first registered goal in the AI Champions League tournament goes to none other than Thomas Müller. Now Real Betis, who were hoping to put a little bit of fight here for Bayern Munich, find themselves pegged 1-0 in the opening 10 minutes, something that they should have been trying to avoid. Now Fekir with the ball, trying to do something here to Iglesias, to William Carvalho, the Portuguese man. Carvalho to Iglesias, back to Carvalho. William Carvalho to Borja Iglesias, holding up play. He finds Fekir, They're twisting and turning, but that's nice defending there, probably by Delict. No, that's not Delict actually. It's actually from midfield player, but Delict sends the ball forward. Game 4, the run of Müller. Müller brings it down for Mane. Sadio Mane, still going, using the space really well. Sadio Mane to Leon Goretzka. Nice defending there. Now Guido Rodriguez to progress play for Betis. To Fekir. Fekir using the space really nicely. He's being tracked. Releases it to Carvalho. William Carvalho. Twisting and turning. William Carvalho. This is to Borja Iglesias. Back to Carvalho. William Carvalho. No one's really pressing him here. He's allowed to twist and turn. He's trying to find space. William Carvalho dinks the ball in, but it's headed away. Now Leon Goretzka for Bayern Munich. Tries to find Koopman, but the pass is a bit wayward, and Samali collects. Goretzka intercepts. Only to give it to Canales. Now Iglesias. Borja Iglesias. Looking for space. Nabil Fekir. Nabil Fekir. What a stop by Manuel Neuer. And off the line. Betis already piling on the pressure here. Now Fekir. Nabil Fekir. Still twisting. Still going. Chops inside. Was well rich defending there by Delict. Now Mane with the ball from a progression play from Bayern Munich. Sadio Mane. Ball inside for Gnabry. Serge Gnabry. Serge Gnabry. What a save, Ruiz Silva. Ruiz Silva has to ask questions of his defense there, because Gnabry just made a straight run in field and got through and go one-on-one with Ruiz Silva. He looks an absolute display for how his defense has not got out that one a little bit better there. And now Bayern Munich have a corner. Kimmich to take it into the box. Joshua Kimmich. What a header. What a save, Ruiz Silva. Thomas Müller leaped majestically there to meet that cross. Well, Ruiz Silva again is up to the task. If Betis don't defend well here, this might be the mainstay of this game. Ruiz Silva to their rescue, and there's only as many times as a goalkeeper can affect a match. Now Kimmich to take this corner, and then swinger. Potentially by Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich into the box again, this time again looking for Delict. It's hit it nicely for Ruiz Silva. Ruiz Silva taking his time with the ball. Now on ball with Petzela. Petzela to Abner. Marked by Kimmich. Now on the ball with Iglesias. Now Nabil Fekir. Shifts out wide to Juanmi. Juan Miguel Sanchez. Back to Fekir. Being marked by Delict. Now to Iglesias. Lovely defending there by Delict. Now Goretzka to Kimmich. To Serge Gnabry. This is Bayern's type of play. Being marked by Juanmi here. Gnabry passes inside to Müller. Müller to Kane. To Mane, sorry. Mane back to Gnabry. To Müller. Thomas Müller. What a save by Ruiz Silva. Ruiz Silva has to be Real Betis' best player in this opening 34 minutes. That's a throwing there for Real Betis. Betis with the throw. And the ball's with Edgar. Man who now plays his football in the lower teams in Spain. Now Nabil Fekir. Try to pass it through, but Cancelo's up to the task. Now Delict. Ball towards Koeman. Koeman settles it down for Alphonso Davies to Goretzka. Goretzka progresses play to Thomas Müller, the goal scorer. Thomas Müller still going. Checks back inside to Goretzka. To Mane. Space opening up for Bayern here. Mane to Goretzka. Leon Goretzka. Through on goal. Leon Goretzka. Goes that wide. You expect more from Leon Goretzka there. A man of his quality in front of goal. One-on-one, he will be able to provide. But just probably because he was under a lot of pressure there from the Real Betis defender, he was just able to pull that wide. Now Ruiz Silva to kick the ball upfield. Ruiz Silva, header by Fekir to Guido Rodriguez, to Borja Iglesias. Real physical battle there between him and Alphonso Davies there. Now Sergio Canales. Canales on his wonderful left foot to Borja Iglesias. Borja Iglesias using the line nicely. Back to Canales. And Sergio Canales brings Real Betis level in this contest. A swift first-time strike by Sergio Canales on his weaker right foot brings Betis back level in this contest. What a crisp strike beyond the reach of Manuel Neuer. And with a spinning ball on his left arm, Sergio Canales, the Betis captain, brings his side back into this matchup. 1-1. Bayern Munich, who have been asserting their dominance in this matchup, have suddenly found things level. Now Betis with the ball now, trying to affect the game. Borja Iglesias to Juanmi Sanchez, to Borja Iglesias, now to William Carvalho. Need passing here from Betis. The passing needs to be a lot quicker if they want to unlock Bayern Munich there, because the ball is intercepted by Alphonso Davies. But Real Betis have it back. Now Guido Rodriguez, so high up the field for holding midfielder, but that's how the AI wants them to play. And that's half time here at Sanderson Park. A match which looked like Bayern Munich were dominating in this contest. But Real Betis just found their way back into it with a Sergio Canales strike to neutralize the acrobatic brilliance from Thomas Müller. And half time here at Sanderson Park, Bayern 1, Real Betis 1. Endeavour to like and subscribe to the channel, you really appreciate it. And second half is underway here at Sanderson Park as Real Betis kick from left to right to try and find probably a winning goal now from their late booster in the first half. Now Iglesias, he has brilliant strong hold of play. Now Sabali inside to Guido Rodriguez. Borja Iglesias. Iglesias finds Fekir. Nabil Fekir tries to find Iglesias. The Bayern defense is read that perfectly. Now Delict to Davis. Being pressured here by Real Betis. Now Goretzka. Müller. Thomas Müller. Feeds the pass into Kingsley Coman. Coman with a lot of space to run at here. Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman! Kingsley Coman! Bayern's lead is restored thanks to no other but Kingsley Coman. The creator of the first goal has turned into the scorer of the second. Thomas Müller with a lovely pass, and Kingsley Coman ran his way from that left-hand flank, came inside and beat Rui Silva with a lovely finesse shot into the side netting. Kingsley Coman 2-1 Bayern. And Real Betis, who were giving a late booster from that equaliser in the first half, have just had that all broken away with Kingsley Coman's moment of brilliance. And now Bayern, can they use this as momentum for the remainder of this contest? Alphonso Davies inside towards for Delict. Now Müller from the pass of Leon Goretzka. Thomas Müller still going. Thomas Müller to Leon Goretzka. Back to Müller. Lovely play from Bayern here. Now involving Kimmich. Try to scoop one. It's cleared away. Now Thomas Müller finds Kingsley Coman into the box. What a ball and what a finish! That is how Bayern play. What a lovely acrobatic skill from Leon Goretzka. A scissor kick in the 6-yard box. And Kingsley Coman with a brilliant cross and absolutely capitalized by Leon Goretzka with a wonderful scissor kick right in front of the goalkeeper. He could have not done anything to react to that. And Bayern Munich have restored their lead and doubled it. And Bayern, who thought that the extreme press and extreme desire of this Real Betis side was going to probably force another goal to equalise the contest, I found a third from brilliant play again by Kingsley Coman on that left flank. A brilliant crossing, and Goretzka simply just finished that one off. Now Rodriguez looking to chase off a brilliant through ball, but Manuel Neuer, the sweeper keeper as ever, deals with that one. Now De Ligt for Davies. Alphonso Davies there, struck back brilliantly there by Nabil Fekir. Now William Carvalho, still going, finds Borja Iglesias to Joaquin with a brilliant strike, and Manuel Neuer is up to the task. Joaquin, who came onto the pitch, substituted for Juanmi off screen there. He was the constant deliverer for Real Betis in the last decade before his retirement about 3 seasons ago. And now Real Betis have a corner with Canales. Lob the ball into the box. That's cleared away. Now Mane holds up play. He brings Davies into the game. Alphonso Davies. Davies still going. Love green grass runner. Alphonso Davies with all the pace. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Alphonso Davies. That's pulled wide by Alphonso Davies. You thought that after all that hard work was done there by the Bayern left back, he was going to provide the goods. But, a bit of exhaustion might have taken place in that situation. But now Real Betis attack. Ball down with Guido Rodriguez. Borja Iglesias has been really effective in this game for Real Betis. Now Joaquin. Lovely defending there to take the ball off him. Now Bayern attack. Now Kimmich tries to spread a pass. That's caught out by Abner. Now Carvalho with a cute ball towards Fekir. Nabil Fekir. Lovely outside the boot strike from Nabil Fekir. And Betis have won another goal on the board. Who else but the creative maestro Nabil Fekir? It was neat play from them, and now they have clawed back the deficit by 1. And now Bayern just lead 3-2. It was brilliant play from Real Betis there. Nabil Fekir with a lovely outside the boot strike, beats Manuel Neuer. Substitutions here by Bayern Munich. You sense that it had to come now. There were a lot of tired legs in here. Probably the reason for the second goal. Coman comes off. Leroy Sané comes on. I will see the confirmation of the rest of the substitutions. But now Bayern have to inject those fresh legs, inject them into the game and find more goals. Because if this league gets taken into the Benito Villamarin in Spain, it's going to be a real howler. Upamecano actually comes on for Lucas Hernandez. Now Betis on the charge, and regardless. Now Nabil Fekir, the recent goal scorer for Joaquin. Ball play back, ball's cleared away, or at least recycled for Bayern Munich. Now Goretzka finds Leroy Sané. Sané in field for Mane. Mane into Sané. Now Sané with green grass runner. Sané beat Edgar. Leroy Sané. Bayern 4-2 up. The substitute Leroy Sané comes on and makes an immediate impact for Bayern Munich. A player with his electric pace brought the ball down for Bayern's play to start, and Mane with a crisp pass into him, and Sané with that much pace on him and that much skill took on the Real Betis defence and finished off beyond Rui Silva. And Bayern have a fourth in response to the Betis second goal. Now Canales, the captain, probably looking for a way for Real Betis into this match once more. Bayern win back the ball. balls with Thomas Müller. Müller to Mane, back to Müller. To Goretzka. Leon Goretzka still on the ball. But the ball's won back here by Betis now. Iglesias. Borja Iglesias. To Nabil Fekir. Nabil Fekir dancing. Now finds Borja Iglesias. He turns. Finds William Carvalho. And Betis have a third goal in this match. Look at what it means to them. Something to take to the Benito Villamarin. Something to fight for when they get home. It's 4-3 in this fantastic contest. Well, Betis have the hunger, have the fight, and do not know when to say it's done. They have a third goal in this contest. The lead of Bayern is just one. And Bayern have some re-strategizing, have to find some renewed energy to deal with the remainder of this contest. Because after where things are going, Betis are probably looking to find a fourth to equalize this match. So that when they take it to the Benito Villamarin, they can really fight for it. But now Bayern's on the ball with Thomas Müller. On the touchline is Thomas Müller. Checks back for Leroy Sané. Sané still going. Leroy Sané. Oh, Bayern can steal this. Leo Goretzka. Leo Goretzka! And in stoppage time, Bayern Munich absolutely decimate Real Betis' hearts. They get a fifth goal in this match, meaning that Betis' dreams of equalising and sending this tie all square into the second leg have been absolutely decimated. Leon Goretzka with another goal in this match. The first one was a beauty, and the second one was an emotional cracker. Betis now, with 2 minutes on the board, pretty much all of that being played, have to find a way back. But Bayern have play now. Goretzka finds Mane, runs into traffic there, and that's full time here at Sanderson Park. Betis, they showed up 4-5, scoring 3 goals, but ultimately, Europe's biggest dream crushers, Bayern Munich, responded with 5. That man, Leon Goretzka, a key part of everything going on for this Bayern side. Betis thought they had hope, but it's crushed by Bayern, and full time here at Sanderson Park. Bayern 5, Real Betis 3.